Death can, death has so many ways to locate mankind. If you have a cat in your house, sometimes when they see it, they run away. They can leave the house. You have a cat, you just wake up the following day, the cat is not there. Sometimes the cat will be in the house, but the relationship between you and the cat will start changing. That one will tell you clearly that someone in the house is about to depart. And normally these crow, these black and white birds, when they come to your house and they start making noise in the afternoon or midnight, and then when it persists, meaning someone is about to depart from the house. You can hear a very strong thunder strike and you see the direction is straightly coming to the house. When it happens like that, it's a sign of death as well. If you have a tree in your house, and suddenly you see the tree start shedding all the leaves, from that period you should know that someone very great in the family is about to fall. You will be in the house like that and you will get strange visitors knock at your door. You open the door, you find no one. Midnight, you will be hearing them knocking your door, bang bang bang. They can even call your name. You will come out, you find no one. The spirit of death is announcing its presence in the house.
Your friend is Sike. Sike. Oh, Sike. Ya funi Sike. Sike jankani Sike ya temudo nyubezi.
Exclusive interview on television, Sike. I'm much grateful for having you today. I'm Sike. Before all due respect, subscribe to television Sike for exclusive interviews. I'm glad to announce that I have Babalawo on set. This is not the first time being on this platform. He has been here severally and accordingly. He is the leader of the Ifa Temple in Ghana. When I return, Babalawo is seated in a grand style. 60. The discussion will kickstart very soon.
Anya asase amanso twenda ho ehu so pani kwapi akrama ni panyenim asase ne de amanso twibianda ho na da ho nom tetrete so himpom bi enim eno de bebi a wunya bi ato a ene Nasco Properties de nika ewo Nasco Properties wato asase na wiaje ho nkrata ne bibia no ope wo mo mbesi ama wa jai omo qualified construction team adan bia ope bi o mbekukurasi wonum kinkren Nasco Properties wo farmland asase yantama ya de yekua ewo Winneba ne Cape Coast Quantimpon so Simbrofo a eben Apam Junction Nasco Properties insase ne twehyiam biaye
Kaswa Winneba Road Dominase near the new Agbogloshi Onion Market. Kaswa Winneba Road Akrampa near Fete Kakraba. Kaswa Bodjasi Road Papase near Richmond School Complex. Pram Old Ningo near Ningo Secondary School. Tema Akosombo Road Shai Hills Osudoku. Frey 0240 221 212 0277 071 717 and 0302 864 956. Nasco Properties,
your realtor for life.
Kuntuenya peprao e mama baminchi. Babalawo is seated. Babalawo, hope all is well.
Yes, everything is good.
Oh, okay. I'm much grateful for having you today as well.
Thank
I'm
you.
much grateful.
Thank
I'm much
you.
grateful.
Thank
I like your outfits. I mean, nice green. Is it a polo top? Nice green polo top with an indigenous African print try. I can see you are a fashionista as well.
Yes, I'm an African person.
Okay. Yes. So some Western touch on an African print.
Yes.
That's solid. That's solid. Thank you very much once again for having you.
You are welcome always.
How is life?
Life is good. Life is good. You know, this universe, this planet is full of, challenges. But you see, having God is the most appreciated thing we should always count on. So life is good. Life is good.
When you say having God, that's the most appreciated thing we should be glad of.
Yes.
What do you mean by having God? God here means what?
That is having the support of nature. You know, having the ancestral backing. That is it. Because you see, everything that God created for mankind to use automatically has some way to serve us spiritually, if only you know. So everything, even having the opportunity to sit on the ground, meaning God is favoring you.
Nature is favoring you.
Yes.
So God here means nature.
That's it.
Okay, that's fine. Topic for discussion. Signs that indicates that a close person is about to die. That's what we are coming to talk about. Babalawo is a spiritual leader. He has a broad knowledge about the topic that we are about to discuss. So stick and stay, relax, and learn something from this particular interview. Babalawo, before we talk or we discuss about our main topic,
Okay.
I want to ask this. How is the Ifa temple doing in Ghana?
Yeah, it's a good question. Ifa is doing very well. The temple is improving. You see, Ifa has already gotten initiated all over the world. But when Owimina spread all over the world, it is Ghana that couldn't get any specific Ifa temple. Though people are initiates of Ifa who are hiding in so many angles in Ghana, but to have a temple that restrictedly treating Ifa and then, you know, doing all the necessary initiate and other things. Obarofun, which is our temple, happens to be the first registered temple of Ifa in Ghana. And, you know, happening to be the first time in Ghana, it's not easy. But by the grace of Ifa, His Holiness, everything is picking gradually.
So I know today is someone's first time hearing Ifa. I mean, give us a brief background of Ifa. What's Ifa?
Ifa is the mouthpiece of Oridumare.
Is it Ifa or Ifa?
The word is Ifa,
Okay.
I-F-A. But because of language barrier and the tonation, you know, each and every one is remarkable to their, you know, tribe and their accent. So people normally say Ifa because of the Cubans, the Haitis, when you come to the Togos, even in Nigeria, because of different tribes and other things. But the right pronunciation is Ifa.
Ifa.
Yes,
That's
Ifa.
fine.
That's Ifa is the mouthpiece of Oridumare, which means God. Ifa was once originated from Elefe, that is the Yoruba land of Nigeria. There was a day that this man descended on a palm tree. That man, they call him Omila, that is the first priest of Ifa. When he came, he was spreading the news, telling them everything. Do this. This is the directives.
Okay, so hold on. So from nowhere, he descended from a palm tree.
Yes.
Like how?
Yes. You know, he possessed a great spirit. So he was a supernatural person. He didn't have any mother, no father. But they just
He was
found
not
him.
known.
No, that was his first time. The first person found him on a palm tree. And then he descended and he started.
A short palm tree.
Yeah, it was a very, let's say, you know, when palms, when they are growing, they increase in height. So it was one of the, let's say, the tallest palm tree in the community that he descended on it. So from there, he started giving them the inspirations. He was discussing and telling them everything they should do, how life should go. And then whatever he was telling them, automatically coming to pass. So they realized, no, this person is not an ordinary being. So that is where they started encroaching, getting to know him very well. So through knowing him, that's why he told them the voices he has been hearing is the voice of God. That is the Ifa. But the person who descended on the palm tree is the priest of Ifa. But the voice he was hearing is the Ifa, which is the voice of God. But the person is Omila. He was a priest.
Okay.
So Ifa is not a person, but Ifa is a way of life, and Ifa is the voice of God.
Is Ifa a deity?
Ifa can be considered as a deity. Ifa, in other way, can be considered as a complete oracle, because Ifa deal with all the deities over the world. In Ifa, that is where the Ogun, the Shango, the Yamiya, the Osun, all the other deities. That is where we evoke every deity. If you want to even speak to your ancestors, it is through Ifa you can consult. That is through Ifa divination. We consult through Ifa to know whatever you want to do. Even if you want to give offering or appeasement to any other deity, it is through Ifa you can do it. Without Ifa, you cannot consult any spirit. And without Ifa, you cannot communicate with the ancestors. You cannot have any medium to have a communication with the universe unless through Ifa. But because of different tribes and different countries and different culture and different ways, it is Ifa, but maybe the name will be different. Perhaps if you go to Nigeria land, they said Ogun, that is God of iron. They come to Ghana here, automatically they may have another name to that, which is the same thing. So Ifa is not an idol, but Ifa is a great oracle.
That's fine. But are you a Nigerian?
I'm a Ghanaian.
Oh, okay.
I'm a Ghanaian.
But Ifa, is it basically for Nigerians?
No, Ifa is for everybody. Ifa is for everybody.
But it represents Nigeria.
Yes, it's a Nigerian culture. Nigerians were the first people to practice Ifa.
It doesn't mean it's for them.
No. Omila was a priest, and Ifa is not a religion. So it cannot belong to one person or one people. It's a spirit, and it is a voice of God. It's open to everyone who is ready to listen to the voice. So Ifa is for everybody. Ifa is just eternity. Ifa is for everyone.
So what's your portfolio? Are you the leader of Ifa, or you are one of the leaders? I want to be clear.
In Ghana here, Obarofun, I am the one who was able to introduce Ifa officially to Ghana. People might be claiming they are Ifa priests, but there wasn't any instances that we found anybody having a rare Ifa temple. Because if you have Ifa temple, that temple should have a root. You should tell us the mother temple, because it is initiation. That means it is birth. So there can never be a child without the mother. So if you have any Ifa temple in Ghana here, then you should tell us where the root, the mother temple, the founder of your own temple. But in Ghana here, Obarofun temple, I am the leader. I am the Oluwawo. I am the chief priest of Ifa temple. Obarofun, be precise.
Good.
I am the temple master.
That's fine. Again, I'm happy having you on television, CK. So now, I mean, I know we have some signs, signals that indicate that a close pal, a close relative, I mean, a close friend is about to die. I mean, you are a spiritualist, and for that matter, a top-class spiritualist. What are the signs that indicates that?
Death. In every terrestrial life or every society or in the occult world, every group have their own way of interpreting death. When you come to our line, because I'm Ifa priest, I wouldn't want to go to other dimensions, but I will, focus on
What you know
the knowledge.
and what you've been practicing.
Yes. In Ifa, death can, death has so many ways to locate mankind. Sometimes it happens in the dream. Sometimes it happens physically. Sometimes too, it doesn't even happen at all. It doesn't even show any sign at all. But you see, some of the common signs that people normally talk about. Let's talk about what I know. When death is about to locate you, first sign is you can be sick. And if you are sick, death is approaching you, you have some sense that if you have a spiritual nose, you can feel that this person is very close to his grave. Normally, you feel that sense. So the old age always talk about it, that this person smell like a dead body. That is one sign. Secondly, there are some animals and some practical things you'll be seeing, like someone, you can see them and you will know that their spirit is not with them. The person is moving, but he is isolated from the spirit. You see the spirit somewhere and you see the person also somewhere. You see he's disorganized, he's not with the spirit anymore. If you have an eye, you can see that one. But the common one that even a lame person will be able
that's
to.
what I want us to discuss. What you've said earlier on is basically somebody who is spiritually inclined, somebody who has a spiritual eye. I mean, I want the ordinary sign that anybody at all can see.
Normally, when you have a pet in your house, you know some pets are spiritual. It's because nature is full of spirituality. Animals possess great spirit, which we don't know. Let's take a cat for an example. Cat. Normally, if you have a cat in your house and there is a death approaching the house, the cat is the first animal that will be able to sense the danger. Sometimes when they see it, they run away. They can leave the house. They depart from, they just vacate the area without any reasonable, thing to talk about. You have a cat, you just wake up the following day, the cat is not there. Sometimes the cat will be in the house, but the relationship between you and the cat will start changing. When you call the cat will be behaving, having different behaviors towards you. Because when they see you coming to die, they see you as a ghost. They see you as something which is no longer beneficial to the society. So they see you as a spoiled something. So they'll be running away from you. That is one sign. It's either they vacate the house or they don't have cordial relationship with you anymore. Or they will be in the house, but during the night you'll be hearing them having a strange sound. They will be crying. They have some serious sign. When they are crying, it's not the normal cry you'll be hearing cow cry meow meow. No, you see them weeping. You can see them even shedding tears,
Wailing.
yes, you will see them. That one will tell you clearly that someone in the house is about to depart. So they have sensed it already and they are already mourning before the incident happened. And normally this crow, these black and white birds that you normally see them moving.
The crow.
Yeah. Normally that one too, when they come to your house, when they come and, descend on the top of your house or any height in the house and they start making noise in the afternoon or midnight, it's a sign that someone is about to depart from the house. They normally come to send a message because the spirit of death use that bird to deliver the message, the announcement of the presence of the spirit of death. So whenever you hear that bird crowing in the midnight or the afternoon like that, and then when it persists, meaning someone is about to depart from the house. And then sometimes too, you can hear a very strong thunder strike and you see the direction is straightly coming to the house. You can see that one too. When it happens like that, it's a sign of death as well. Someone is going to die.
Like a thunder, the strike.
Yes.
It will come straight
to the house.
To the house, but it will not hurt anyone.
No.
But you feel the impact that this thunder, the strike is just, here in our house.
Yes. And sometimes too, you see, if you have anything like a tree, in your house and suddenly it's raining, there hasn't been any chemical application on the land or to the tree that can let the tree perish, and you see the tree start, shedding all the leaves. From that period, you should know that someone very great in the family is about to fall.
Like it's like we in the rainy season,
Yes,
but the tree
yes,
is dying
yes,
gradually.
gradually.
Wow.
And then there are certain trees that even during the rainy season they can die. They are not strong. That one is there. But there are some trees that maybe since you have them in the house, there wasn't any occasion where you saw them in that condition, and you've not applied anything. If you see such thing, automatically someone great is going to
A
fall.
prominent person in the family.
Yes, and this tree, the cyber tree, whenever you have it close to your house or something and it fall, or one of the branches fall like that without any heavy wind or anything like that, something is about to happen in the family. A great person is about to fall. When you see the branches like that, normally it is a children of a great man or a great woman in the family. So that one too is one of the greatest signs to know that someone is about to die. And sometimes too, you'll be in the house like that and you get strange visitors. They will knock at your door, you open the door, you find no one. The middle of the night, like midnight, you'll be hearing them knocking your door. Bang, bang, bang. They can even call your name. You will come out, you find no one. The spirit of death is
knocking at your door.
announcing its presence in the house.
Someone will knock the door, you will go out, but you will not find anyone.
Whenever you
they will even mention your name.
Yes, and you wake up. Sometimes you'll be sleeping and you hear the name. They call your name, you wake up like that. You come out and you will not see anybody. When it happens like that, you should be fully prepared for the sudden news in the house. That is it. Because death is inevitable, and death happens to be the final state of every mankind or every living thing in one way or the other. When they are coming to announce, they have a mysterious way to announce it.
Wow. Exclusive interview with Babalawo, leader of the Ifa temple in Ghana. Superb demonstration of the discussion. Solid signs that indicate clearly that someone close to you is about to die. What is death?
Death, as we see like that, is life after the body perish. Death is a journey. Death is a whole city, is a country. Death is a mysterious planet that every individual is automatically going to visit that planet.
Should we be afraid of death?
You shouldn't be afraid of death, because we are even afraid of dying, and then we are fighting to live whilst we are living to die. At the end of the day, every day you wake up in the morning, when you are growing, you realize your muscles are becoming weak, and you yourself, you notice your strength is decreasing gradually. So death is something that you shouldn't be afraid of. If you believe in birth, like we welcome a newborn, you should be ready for the departure of another in the family. Birth and death, whenever there is a newborn in the system or the community, it's a clear indication that death is something inevitable. Mankind should be prepared for the journey to the land of the
In as
spirit.
much that we always ready to welcome new people, we
Yes.
should be also ready to say goodbye
That is
to
it.
some people.
we cut down the bigger trees for the smaller ones and the younger ones to get the opportunity to have the sunlight to get their food and other things. So if the old ones are still there, there is no way we can survive under this planet because of even population. And when you are growing, the way people look so scary, I don't think if death is not there, life will be even easy and life will be comfortable for mankind. Because when you see some of the old people, you see the way they look, you begin to even think that if I'm to live this longer, I pray to the ancestors that they shouldn't even take me through all these things. But you see, there's no way you can live up to that, longer age, and you wouldn't be expecting all those horrible and then physical scariest changes. So that is good. It beautifies the environment. And then give way to the newcomer to also begin their journey.
You've made justice to the topic. I have a whole lot of questions to ask you, but some other time we will expand it. For instance, after death, where do we go?
Okay.
Is it possible for us to have opportunity to come back again here?
Okay.
Do you want to answer that question?
Okay.
Like reincarnation.
Okay.
Is it possible for one to come back after death on the same planet?
Okay. In nature, you can even, when you take this to the wildlife, like to the forest like that, there are some trees, when you cut them, they still come. They will still germinate. And the other trees, when you cut them, they don't germinate at all. So that tells us that not everybody will have the opportunity to reincarnate. Yes, it depends on the position where you find yourself that can, help you in your reincarnation.
Which people can be reincarnated?
Everyone can be reincarnated, depending on your deeds. When you come to this life, if you do good, automatically you have the opportunity to come back, and if you do bad too, you have the opportunity to come back. It's either you are coming back to pay for the evil or to pay for the good. So both angles have the opportunity to reincarnate, except those that didn't get the opportunity to spend days on the planet Earth. Like you were giving birth today and like 2 hours, you are dead and gone. You couldn't have any bond with the physical distance, let's say the universe, the planet Earth. So even if you are coming back, it is your first time of coming. But when you come to this planet, you have kids, you love children, these animals, you serve nature, you do good. Whatever you are doing, you do it with passion. Automatically, you will come. And one funny thing about this is, we don't even die before we reincarnate. You can be there and you still give birth to yourself before you even die. You can see, they will tell you, oh, this one really looks like our father, whilst our father is there. So when it happens like that, you see, they will name you after the father. The father is still there, so they will be calling you daddy, grandmom, this. You can see clearly that when you came to the planet Earth, you serve nature very well. Your honest and your holiness will give you the opportunity to still be there to witness the treatment of yourself before you even depart.
What do you do at your temple?
Anything spiritual, we work on it. We do divination to know the way of life. We consult Ifa to know how to embark on our spiritual journey. We initiate people, and then we lead people to the right direction. Many people are lost on this planet. They don't know their way and they don't know where they are going, because if you don't know your destination, I think the departure is not necessary. You should know where you are going before you set up. People end up doing different occupation which wasn't assigned by the nature for them. So when it happens like that, whatever you are doing, you see yourself doing it, but it's not working. So when you come to Ifa, we consult Ifa to help us know the exact problem. We heal. We help people to, get favors from nature, and then we connect people to their ancestors. Everything spiritual. That is what we do.
Babalawo. Opinion Jimai.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much for having you today. Hope to meet you some other time. When can I come back?
Because of the temple issue and going to Nigeria and coming back all the time, and the initiates over the world and other things. There's a lot of tension, and because of the work, you can see the nature of the job. If you are to attend to even 4 people in a day, the work is tedious, because if you are doing spiritual work and you are doing it real, I don't think you can even attend to 10 people in a day, if truly you are doing the work. So whenever the nature favors us, we automatically will be meeting.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
I'm CK. With all due respect, subscribe to Television CK for your exclusive interviews. Producer, it's our boy Spirito. Thank you.